What do I know about Belgium? Tintin. Flemish. Hercule Poirot. Red tape. The EU. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Belgian chick. Monks. Trappist monks. Oh, what's this?
Welcome to Japan Booze Blind. My name's Christopher Pellegrini, and today, James and I are heading to my friend Duncan's pub, the Lighthouse, in Tokyo's Kokubunji district. The reason? To get our hands on some exquisite white ale.
Alright everybody, welcome back. We are at the Lighthouse in Kokubunji, and Duncan and Fleur's place. Love this place. You gotta come out here if you've not been out here before. It's a new bar, fantastic place, great atmosphere. These tables are phenomenal.
It's a beautiful table.
We are out here for a little bit of beer. Now, my question for right now is, what do we know about white ales? Where are they from?
Germany, Belgium.
Yep. All right, we're on the right track.
I'm going to say Japan because I know that.
We're starting, but okay, that's a great segue.
But the yes,
that's it. Belgian beers. All right, the white ale is from the wheat family. All right, what do we know about Japanese white ales?
They're from the wheat family.
That's a good answer.
They're from Japan.
We're coming at this from the same angle.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 3 white ales today. We've got the Ginga Kogen, we've got Nest white ale, and we've also got Vedette from Belgium. Very nice white ale. All 3 of them are quite nice. Now the test today is to see if you can pick them out. What's the difference between the Japanese versions and the original? Well, Belgium is the originator of the white ale. Deschaux? So we're gonna see if we can figure out if there's any difference, which ones you like, which ones you might not need to buy again. Anyway, all right. Taste test number 1.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna slide your beer right towards you. Put your hand on the mat. There you go.
Got it.
Put your hand on the beer. All right.
Yep. Got it.
Take a
Beer's
sniff.
really cool.
Take a sniff. Take a drink. All right. Then I'm gonna ask you for your opinions after you're done.
It smells like a white ale. It's got that citrusy smell.
Yep.
I like it.
Take a sip. Go ahead
did.
and drink it. We got James here. We got Garrett again.
Very light, nice and citrusy. I like it.
I agree. I agree completely.
It doesn't seem to have such the strong, maybe you could call it a sour note that you sometimes get. It's very smooth and nice.
Smooth and nice, a little bit subtle. What do you think, Garrett?
I agree. It's smooth, nice. It's got a strong lemon taste. It's got a good bit of carbonation, but that's to be expected. I quite like this.
Taste test number 2. All right, sliding this one forward for you. Sliding this one forward for you. There you go.
Great, thank you.
Take a sip. Take a sniff.
Oh, that's a much different smell.
It smells maybe sharper to me.
Take a sip.
I think this. I almost want to say a rounder taste, a smoother taste. It's less carbonated.
I was going to say it's a sharper taste actually. I'm going.
It shows what I know.
Well, yeah, slight disagreement early on.
It's less lemony. It's smoother. It's subtler, if you will, but it's a bit creamier too. So it's a bit more of a head to it and less of a carbonation.
Yeah, that is a good point, Garrett. I mean, it's very common for white ales to have a bit of a coriander feel to them, a little bit of orange rind, citrusy finish to it, and so the lemon often comes into it. Yeah, that's right. All right, what do you think, James?
It was definitely more carbonated. I thought it tasted slightly sharper. Maybe it's the first one was much more subtle, I think.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
really?
That's from their taste.
Cool.
See, I like his comments, but I would have almost put them in the reverse order. I thought the first was more lemony and more carbonated. This one seemed to have more of a kind of a creamy head to it.
Both are good, though, right? Both are good.
I like both of them. I'd happily drink either one of them any day.
Okay. All right. We put them back. Taste test number 3. There you go, Garrett. Put your hand there. All right, James.
Yep.
Here you go. You're up.
Thank you.
sniff it, and drink it, chew on it, whatever you need to do. Enjoy it.
That one smells, it's got much more of that sort of...
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I was going to say sour ever so slightly. That sour note you can sometimes get from white beer. I think this one has the strongest one.
In terms of carbonation and head, it's the smoothest, so it doesn't have that kind of bubbliness to it. But it's a very strong taste, very citrusy.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's less sharp than the second one. In terms of like a sharp peak that you get of flavour. But it does sort of also have this the stronger flavour of the three, and it does really have that sour kind of note that you can get.
Now we do have a Belgian white ale nestled in here somewhere, and we have been over here on several occasions to drink the Vedette, and we love it. Thank you, Duncan, for introducing us to that beer. All right, okay, cool. So what do you think, guys? What do you think is which?
I'm going to start here. That number 1 is Nest.
Okay.
Number 2 is the Ginga Kogan. Number 3 is Vedette. That's what I think.
All right. Garrett?
See, I'm going to disagree on almost every score. I think that number 3 is the Nest, with that really citrusy flavor is what I expect. I would say that number 1 is the Ginga Kogan.
Okay.
Just because it seems to have, and I don't mean this necessarily in a bad way, I like it, but less distinctive. I mean, this really stands out as very citrusy. This to me, I guess maybe perhaps because it's the whitest and it's the kind of creamiest, I'm guessing that this is the Vedette.
There is a colour difference.
Oh yes, enormously.
Definitely.
I mean, white-wise, number 2 is clearly the whitest.
Absolutely.
I mean, this one probably plays ice hockey, perhaps belongs to a country club.
I did my my little taste testing before, as I always do, and this is what I came up with. I thought the number 1 was Ginga Kogan. Does anybody agree with me? Who agrees with me?
I agree with you.
Okay.
I think number 1 is Ginga Kogan.
Number 2 I thought was Nest. Number 3 I thought was Vedette.
Okay.
No expert opinion coming out here, just basically I felt that this one had the most defined finish to it, and I liked all 3 of them. Of course, these 2 were my favorites. All right, now we're to the climax of the show. We're going to do the big reveal now. Here we go. We're going to see who knows what they're talking about, who needs to drink some more. All right, white ale is not a bad way to go, so if I have to drink some more, I'm willing to swallow my pride here. Here's number 1. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nest! Oh.
Nest! I was wrong. Who was right?
Well done, James. James was right.
I got number 1. Thank you.
Oh, man. Nest
That was very nice.
Tells you what, it feels good.
Nest is a beautiful beer out of Ibaraki, and it looks like I'm going to be very wrong here. All right, so Nest is our number 1. Number 2.
Vedette.
Vedette number 2.
Okay, I got 1.
You were right on You were right on the second one.
Right, well that means I'm wrong on 1 and 3, because I thought this was Ginga Kogan, but it's wrong. They're all good beers, though.
I'm wrong on all 3.
Ah.
Ready? Here we go.
Go on.
Number 3.
Here's the suspense.
the cliffhanger, please. Wow.
Ginga Kogan.
There it is. There you have it. We have our Nest, our Vedette, and our Ginga Kogan. I said that I liked these 2 the best. This is our cheapest version, and I'm a big fan. I also like this one a lot. You said,
it's hard to say, but I was thinking this one.
okay, this is a favorite.
I was leaning towards this one, number 1 and number 3.
All right, there you go. There's a
Japanese
big,
ones.
big vote for
Actually,
Japan
yeah.
there.
But I would say all 3 of them were fantastic. There's some
Absolutely.
great white ales, and if I get a top up, maybe after.
Can we get some more in here? No, it's for real. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us. White ales, you're very smart to go with the Japanese ones that were very popular with our panel. Vedette as well. You need to come out to the Lighthouse in Kokubunji to get this on draft. This is a lot of fun, this beer, and it comes in a big glass. So thank you once again.
way, yeah.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, James. Thank you, Lighthouse. Thank you, Duncan and Fleur. Please check Japan Booze Blind and follow what we're doing. Please drink these beers and tell us what you think. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, where are those drinks? Nobody's moving. Can I get a drink, please?